I'm going to be very sneaky, but don't push me against any walls because I will get stuck to wall and then I have to pull myself and go.
I go.
You have to specifically make that sound.
Weird
I
tentacle
don't
sound.
know. Most people with suction cup, I sound like a turkey. It's okay.
I beg your finest. It sounds like a suction cup. Ugh. I don't even know why I put my hair up, because I was like, I'm gonna end up getting a hat, like, immediately. But, like, my bangs are doing that thing where it's like, they're not really bangs anymore unless my hair is up. So, like, we need Manovel to start making Zoidberg sounds everywhere.
Yes! Why not try Zoidberg?
If you guys do that, we need to get a hype train. If you guys want me to do that more, that's a lot of calf workout.
It's a lot of calf workout.
And you know,
the yams to make it work, though.
Yeah,
I do have yams, but
somebody said yams, dog.
Oh, yeah, not sweet.
God damn it! Again? No, I can't get these pants up.
Alright.
Well, that's just staying there the rest of the night.
Anyways,
I did not wear yam-approved pants.
I didn't wear yam pants. Not
No.
my yam
Yeah,
pants.
no, I'm not wearing my yam pants.
Alright, there we go.
You gotta get
my
those other pants you were wearing the other day.
Did you wear? Was it the
Yeah,
harem
shorts.
pants that you were wearing last time?
Yeah.
I think it was my harem pants.
The harems are great. Harems are so. I believe everybody deserves a pair of harem pants. Men, women,
No, those are
everything
my
in
comfy
between.
pants. They shouldn't be my winter pants. They're my winter pants.
Well, you have winter in California. That's not the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like diet
Yeah,
winter.
because it's nice and breezy and beautiful. You guys don't have that kind of weather in the winter? Yeah, that sucks for you.
Yeah, well, your summers are really hot.
Yeah, and the harem pants also are great for summer.
They really are, though. Like, harem pants are the perfect pants.
I mean, I literally was
We have a
walking on a
sweet
lake
potato
in
in the
January
chat.
this year for the first time.
We got another sweet
Sweet
potato.
potato.
Oh, I gotta turn the music down. Music probably real loud. There we go. I was just looking at how popped up it was getting. I was like, ooh, drop that shit down. The music sounds very epic tonight. You can thank him for that. But yeah, sorry that it's been a second, guys. Life has happened. It's winter. Illnesses
I came to
have
visit.
happened. No, because it was like the first one that we skipped was the weekend of my birthday. Shout out to everybody for making that happen. It was great. I had a great time. We went out to one of my favorite restaurants that's obscenely expensive, but it's a lot of fun.
It's so beautiful to see a high quality meal and then your best friend sitting at the side like this with their phone. Melting pot over here and then Kremlin perched.
It's fine. Everything's fine, right? And then the last time we were supposed to do this, him and I both got sick. He had been dealing with like a headache off and on all day, and by the time we were like, hey, we gotta do stream stuff, he goes, I don't think I can. And then I think that puts us at this week, so like, yay. So yeah. Were you wanting to say something about stream schedules? Because we've both been pretty bad at it. Life adjustments and all that jazz.
Yeah. Yeah, so official announcements, updates, and such. In regards to our stream schedule anyways, how it's supposed to be every other Friday and then every Saturday and Sunday and whatnot. We just flip-flop the parts of the day. Yeah, life been lifing. Been kicking us in the dick the whole time. So apologies on that. We're finally feeling better, and with the exception of me having a hockey game on Friday this coming week, so that's going to cancel my stream for that night. We're back to regular scheduled programming for the next little bit. So yay. But outside of that, we have tomorrow and Tuesday a 2-shot. Vex and I both are going to be playing over on the Dummies channel in Cody's 2-shot game that we're having in lieu of Grimm's absence for the regular games. So yay. Come and check that out tomorrow and Tuesday, because it's going to be great. And based off of the fortune cookie that I got today when we went out to dinner, I'm apparently going to do something epic in Tuesday's episode. So stay tuned for that. I don't know what it's going to be, but apparently it's going to be something great. And then last big update is, as you can see, we do not have a Bran in the cast tonight. Homeboy is going through a little bit of a rough time. Got some personal family stuff and whatnot to take care of that is taking all of his attention right now. So our hearts go out to him. He is surely missed, but he should be coming back, we believe, sometime in May. So he's not gone forever. He's just out for the moment, which works great.
It's kind of like me leaving Rel's game. Sometimes you just kind of have to make the unfortunate grown-up decision to be like, I have too much on my plate. We gotta back it up. So, like, go send Bran all your love. He is still doing all of his stuff over on World Tree Quest. Also, like, random little tidbit. That one got another promotion at work, and I'm very proud.
I didn't officially announce that to anybody yet, but I did in fact get another promotion at work. Spent 6 months as a ITM teller to get promoted to an MSR, and then spent 3.5 weeks as an MSR, and now I'm assistant branch manager and going to be trained to become the next branch manager the next time we need one. So yeah.
Speaking of World Tree Quests, Into the Skies, which is the game that I'm in on World Tree Quest, is coming back next Wednesday. We're going to have 4 episodes, and I think we're going to try and wrap up this campaign to start the sequel. So come check us out over there on Wednesday.
Heck yeah.
Sequels. It's almost like a good chunk of people in here all are going to be in a sequel for a Dummies campaign. That he's just so eagerly been like, just kill everybody so we can start season 2, please. Everybody just TPK.
Nearly every week, I send Grim a snap and I'm just like, so you gonna kill him yet?
Yeah, kill him.
You don't need to kill everyone to start a sequel series.
I already have my character already made for season 2. I'm so ready to bard the fuck up.
Alright, but it has been approximately a month and a half since our last game, so DM, the responsible note taker, if you want to give us a recap of what we did.
It has not been a month and a half, it's been a month and 11 days, thank you, because yes, my notes are that specific. So last episode was a bit of an interesting one. You guys had started the episode doing the stakeout, trying to see what was going on with the whole werewolf thing, see if you saw any suspicious activity at the university after going around and talking to a bunch of people at the university in the episode prior. It was in the process of doing so that you heard a bit of commotion on the other side of the dorms from the watchtower clock house that you were in, and wanted to go and investigate a little bit, just see what was going on, seeing what all the hype was. You knew from the day spent prior in the previous episode that it was a wizarding duel of sorts, kind of like a rah-rah, like welcome new students kind of thing, of like, oh, these are all the things you could potentially learn here and such. So you're going to go and check it out and then scope out the crowd. On the way there, you had ran into a couple people that you noticed entered into the side of a building. No door or anything. Just walked right through it as if it were some sort of invisible barrier. And you decided to investigate. As you went and did so, you too found a magical door that led you into a very old cavern of sorts, where there was a well and a bright shining orb with not tentacles, not quite spikes, but different things jutting out of it in a crazed manner. And you ended up communicating with this thing. Specifically, Trina had actually touched this object and had several different visions. And you learned that this object is the culmination and combination of hundreds of souls from hundreds of years ago. Whatever happened to create this entity happened before the port town of Shard ever existed. because in part of those visions that Trina had, she had seen the town itself be built in a hyperlapse time loop. And there were individual souls within the thing that were reaching out saying to help us to free them. There were others saying, no, this was a choice. They made it. They're here. They're mine. And it was a bit creepy. After that, you guys had made your way back out of there with the information that you learned from that entity. And when going back to the watchtower to see what was going on, you saw that the dean was being a bit suspicious and was walking by the university's library and wizarding dormitory and was peeking into a lot of the windows before heading off to his own place of residence on campus, to which Manavel and Odeon have decided to tell the dean, whereas Mani and Trina were going to be going to the rock quarry because from the watchtower they had seen a group of people that did not look like quarrymen going into the quarry and then disappearing behind the rocks. And that is where we left off, with Vex having a portent of 11.
I love that you also remembered my portent, because I know I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't know where I put it.
You don't remember where you portent?
I'm so mad at you.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave now.
Your ass back here. It was brilliant, and I love you for it. Because if you didn't make the joke, I fucking was.
It was good. It was great, and I'm mad about it. All right. So realistically, since I had a Manny and do not have a Manny anymore, it wasn't important enough. I'm so mad at Oro, get out. Go to work. Go back to work, goddammit. How do we want to do this? Do you guys want to go first, or do you want me to run my stuff? Because I'm pretty sure he was talking about having this be set up as like a part me, part you guys thing. From what I understand correctly. Sorry, we have so many cities here that are just like not pronounced anything like what they were saying.
I'm
Or how do
going
you
first
wanna
if
do it,
you're okay
I
with
guess,
the
Sam?
Wingle.
Whatever's easier for the DM.
There you go. Yeah,
Facts.
this is your decision.
Yeah,
sir.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. If you want to do this one
If
at
y'all
a time, that's
think
fine.
I have the brain power to make decisions, you are.
You took 2
correct.
fucking naps today. You better have. You took 2 fucking naps, bro.
They were great power naps, okay? All right, so in this moment, as the group has split, Manavel and Odeon, you are tailing the dean. How are we going about doing this? Because as we left off with last session, it was decided who was going where. Nobody had officially left the watchtower yet. So how would you like to head down to follow the dean where he was going? Looking at the map there, the watchtower is the blue building to the very west, outside of the square ensemble of buildings. And then the dean himself you had seen down that road at the angled square, rectangle-y bit there, as he was going through dorms there.
I've
So
got a
he's
stupid idea.
essentially a block away from you guys
I got a
as
real
he's
stupid
making his
idea.
way down.
Those are the best kinds of
real-
ideas.
Odeon, if I go full cartoon here, will that be okay with you?
But are you asking Odeon or are you asking Sweet Tea?
Both. I'm asking you as a player. Is it okay if I go kind of
Okay,
stupid?
if you're asking Sweet Tea, then the answer is absolutely yes.
Fun time. So you know how we were at orientation, right? So
Yeah.
at orientation, sometimes they have those little signs that you can put your head in and be like, I'm a student here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do they have any like signs like that? Like big signs that they had set up?
There are still some signs around campus that are set up that like different additional more or less street sign where just like, oh, this building is over here, that building over there and such.
Not the
things like
direction one.
that.
What I'm talking about, like a sign that for specifically for the orientation class, not for like sending directions, because that's not what I'm.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to. Most of the like, new class members here, and like the name tag of sorts of like, oh, I'm a new person, here's my name and such, like, hello, I'm such and such. Most of that has been cleaned up at this point, because at this point it is dark, it is nighttime, and with the exception of the wizarding duel that is wrapping up across campus, everybody else has already cleaned up a lot of the stuff.
Is there a fountain?
Near you, no, not specifically. There is a mountain, or a mountain. There's a fountain in the quad of the main university building.
Any statues?
Southwest there.
Any statues?
There. So the dormitories themselves are a bit high Victorian. There are statues of different professors and alumni along
Beautiful.
all of the dormitories, like that. Not so much statues,
Hypothetically-
but busts.
I need to know.
No, I don't want to. I need full body. I'm looking for at least a full body.
There is one full body that is in the middle of the dorm hall itself.
Are there people around?
I mean, it's in the middle of the dorms, and nobody's currently really at the dorms because they're over at the wizarding duel.
Beautiful. So hypothetically, okay, Odian, hear me out. If we're going to be sneaking around, we need to cover, right?
Yes.
So we take the statue, and whenever we need to hide, we stick the statue right there, and it was always there the whole time. Super sneaky. Super sneaky.
Well, here's the thing, though.
It's a great idea, right?
Well, it's an idea, sure.
Oh no, is
What
this a
if-
sweet potato thing?
No, I didn't say that.
So I can...
What if someone realizes that there wasn't supposed to be a statue there?
Then we say, no, we were here the whole time.
We're talking statues now.
What's a magic school? I love that every time I do this, I do one thing that makes sense, and you guys always go, yeah, you're right.
I mean, if statues could come to life here, maybe that'd be a normal thing. It's worth a try, at least, I guess.
I telekinesis the...
Have you two left the watchtower yet as you're having this conversation, or is this still happening in the watchtower?
We could be walking while we're having this conversation.
I'm saying this to you at the watchtower,
At the
so we
watchtower,
have
okay.
established the plan first. We are going to the dormitories, and we are going to steal that statue, and then we're going to have takeout for our little poof, and then we hide, and then we go sneaky, and then we move the statue, and then we hide and sneaky.
Okay, with the two of you at the watchtower still and being able to have full sight of this, give me a perception check just to see if you notice it while having the conversation.
Perception.
I got an 18 on the die, which is an 18.
Beautiful.
Oof.
Lucky
3
for
on
you
the
because you're
die.
talking about...
So 12.
Alright, so Odion, you were more focused on the conversation itself and like engaging with Manavel and like looking to Manavel while talking to them. Manavel, because you're talking about the statue, you're looking at it, just like, oh look, it's right there. We can pick it up, we can move it, such and such, right? Going through the plan. You notice the statue itself go from its solid form to lifting its hand as if it's checking its watch, giving a little bit of a shrug, and then starts to walk down the hallway, leaving the dormitory plinth.
Okay, plan B, I show my yams.
Listen, Manavel.
Friendly
your
reminder
yams
as
are-
well. You all have inspiration from last session as well.
Yep, got it.
While your yams are quite distracting, perhaps, I mean, your first plan apparently isn't a bad one. The statues do move.
New plan! And I turn into Dr. Manovel, the statue with my disguised self.
you're just a statue of yourself.
Yeah, just a statue of myself. Or can I do a history check or something just to be a face of someone I saw while we were walking around the campus, or at least close enough to like one of the founders, so I'm not just like a random statue of just an old man.
I would say that given how much of the campus you've walked past, as well as what parts of the campus you've been to, you would be able to like mimic, at least guesstimate, what some of these other, like the bust heads that you would have seen. You could replicate one of them and do your best to make up what their body itself would look like.
Fantastic. Manny, here's the plan. And I'm a full stone chiseled abs though. Like
Manny,
chiseled
here's
abs.
the plan.
Yeah, I'm Manny now.
Did I say Manny? Odion. I miss him, I'm sorry. Odion.
Okay.
You tell me where you need me standing, and then no one will ever see you because I will just go and you'll be I will block your blind spots. Be very sneaky.
I could just constantly hide behind you.
That is also true. Tell me where you need me to go.
Did we saw where the dean went, yes?
So you saw him walk past the library and the wizard's dormitory, knowing that everything else was happening on the opposite side of where he was at as he was looking into the buildings. And then you watched him go up to other dormitories, continuing to look through other windows of currently empty buildings with no lights on. And then he started walking down the street. He is heading now towards the staff dormitory. He is still actively in the street, making his way in that direction.
Let us go. What is the material of most of the busts here? Because we have questions in the chat asking what kind of statue I am. And I just want to make sure that I am on point.
Yeah, so they're just a
full yam statue.
Yeah, they
just
are.
calves.
Yeah, they are all just standard stone. It looks almost like slate stone in color because it's from the local quarry to the north of town.
Let's go, and if anyone comes, I will strike pose, and you have places to hide.
Indeed. I will be very subtly behind you.
And then I awaken mind into your mind. As long as you stay within like 60 feet of me, we can still talk telepathically. And whenever I'm speaking telepathic, I normally put my hand here so that we know that we're not talking out loud, we're talking in our heads.
Wonderful. Thank you. And as long as you keep being your statuesque self, I should be able to hide behind you quite well.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
All right, so describe how statue you moves. Does it sound like rock scraping against the ground while moving?
It's a disguise self, so it's it's a disguise self.
Or
so it's very. Hold on, let me see if I can get up. Move fast, right pose. Think Scooby-Doo. Think Scooby-Doo. I think that's
very cartoonesque. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Also, thanks for the free feeds.
It's girly pop.
30 seconds before an ad too, so everybody got free feeds. Damn.
Free feeds for you guys.
Dang, y'all got that for free, y'all.
All right, so as the two of you start making your way through the campus, trailing the dean and everything, you see the dean does enter into the staff dormitory. And as he enters, you guys are about 150-ish feet away. So far, you have not come across anybody else walking through the streets of the dorms or anything around campus. You can still hear in the distance across campus the commotion of the wizarding duel, and you can see the lights going off from different spells being casted. And you can see them shining behind the buildings and everything as you look around. So as he enters in, not only do you see him enter normally, but in addition, as the door closes behind him, you see a golden glow that traces the door frame itself as the door shuts behind him.
Interesting.
Oh, Dion, I think he magically locked it.
Do you have a way to magically unlock it?
I would be unstatued.
Well, let's get a little closer and examine it and see if there's a way for us to do this.
I do like a roll, and Odeon has to, in my shadow, do the same thing. So it's very much, I roll, I somersault, I roll long ways for some fucking reason. And Odeon's just like, what are you doing? At this point, Odeon, because you rolled a nat 1 last time for the insight check, you're starting to think that Manovel doesn't know what it means to be stealthy.
You're doing a little too much. You don't need to. Oh God, how do you? Oh gosh, I'm just like trying to keep up.
All right. So as the two of you make it to the staff dormitory itself, I will give all of you a moment to figure out together how it is you plan on getting inside as we hop over to Trina and what is going on with that. So currently, Mani is with you as you are leaving the watchtower, heading north to the stone quarry.
Okay, so admittedly, I was kind of just planning to run this solo dolo, but let me pull up his spells, or let me pull up his character sheet really quick, just in case there are spells that I want to use.
I can promise you won't need to do that because I'm going to verbally give his exit from the story itself in the moment on your walk there.
Perfect. Okay, so then we kind of start, admittedly not being sneaky at first, but like the closer that we're going to get to the quarry is when we would start being a little bit more precautious. I kind of want to pay attention to how everybody looks the farther away we get so that we could potentially blend in better.
All right, so how I'm going to take this for the sake of things that have to happen is you're going to take the lead on the trek there, essentially scouting ahead, while Mani's going to take up the rear and make sure that you yourselves also are not being followed. And then in doing so, you end up getting far enough ahead where as you get to one of the stonemason buildings just outside the quarry on the north end of town, you look back to see Mani just getting past the last residential building back in town, a few hundred feet away from you. You two give each other some hand signals like, hey, everything's good. You continue moving forward.
Your girl did take telepathic. That way Manovel was not the only person that could speak telepathically. So if he's too far away from me, I could easily just be like, what's going on, bud?
Got it. So yeah, you guys give the all clear and everything. Like, you don't see anything super suspicious yet. That he confirms nothing's been following you guys and whatnot, and that you guys are in the clear. As you head into the trees just to the west of the stone quarry itself, trying to get a scope on everything and the people that you saw enter wearing strange cloaks, is when you duck into the trees and you find a good hiding spot as you look back to Mani to see if he's joining you or getting his own vantage point. That's when you see a puff of red as Mani is no longer there. And then you feel from the telepathic connection, and you feel in your gut a callback to when you guys had entered the portal into the Nine Hells. And for a split second, you hear in your head from that telepathic connection, you hear Monty's voice. They called. It's time.
This is so incredibly inconvenient. No, this is so fine. Because you know what I love going spelunking by myself. That's not a problem. Okay, nope, it's fine. And she's gonna kind of like, while she's walking, she's going to like very subtly pull Astrid from the little pocket dimension that you are apparently now allowed to put your familiars in. I may actually need your help. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. And she's just gonna look at her like, for everybody that hasn't been here in a while, or as Reed so generously pointed out, we've been behind on YouTube uploads, so sorry. Astrid is Trena's familiar, and she happens to be a Tressum.
Right. So as you pull your familiar out and are just like, okay, cool, we need help. And she, of course, gives her normal sassy attitude of just like, oh my gosh, really? Before looking around, and then is just like, okay, fine. And just kind of gives you the look of what do you need me to do? Where do you want me to go?
Realistically, I don't know, but I know that we're going that way, and despite... You know what? No, you're a great ally, and I trust you completely. And she's just gonna give her this, like, that, like, little chuff thing that you know that cats do whenever they're like, I'm annoyed. Like they've smelled something bad, as we proceed to casually make our way closer to the quarry.
All right, so are you trying to get into the quarry itself, or do you still want to stay up on the outskirts in the tree line and such?
So realistically, what I'm trying to do is eventually I do want to get in the quarry, but I kind of want to stake it out for a little bit to see what's going on. Like, who's going in? What do they look like? Is anybody being weird? Are there any signs out front of the quarry that look wolfish?
All right, so with the help of your familiar, having called on them and everything, I will let you do this with advantage. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
With advantage, that's a nat 20 for a 25.
Beautiful, I love it.
Mel gifted me this dice like 3 years ago, and it has consistently rolled amazing ever since. This is your life lesson. Gifted dice roll better, okay? Somebody genuinely gives you the good ones.
Yeah. All right, so with that nat 20, you're going to see a lot. So from the tree line, you're looking down into the quarry, and you found the perfect little hidey hole in between some trees, and the way that the branches crisscross and everything, you are perfectly covered. Nobody's going to end up seeing you as you look down into this meeting that is taking place. You see in the quarry itself, there are 3 individuals, all wearing very similar looking, very out of place, strange cloaks. They're long black and gray cloaks that look like they may have scales or feathers or whatever this material is. However they were crafted, they are not just a smooth piece of fabric. There's dimension to it. And it covers them fully, head to toe. They look like cylinders with heads, and the hoods are up, and you cannot see their faces as they are looking away from you. All 3 of them are looking towards the back of the quarry in the same direction that you're looking as you're looking at them from behind. as you're watching them, they don't move. You don't hear any conversation. But all three are moving all three act in a similar way. While you don't see any form of communication between them, you see them in unison start to do different steps of what looks like some sort of ritual, as different rocks around the quarry start to glow green and purple and blue and start to lift and shift and move within space, completely silently.
How far away are they?
So from the tree line to where they are is about 50 to 60 feet. And then them to the rocks that you see moving around them that somehow they're controlling through very minor movements. Those are all about another 40 feet away from there.
I want to make sure that this does what I think it does. Wait a minute, where is Find Familiar? Why is that not in here? That should be a spell that I have. But I couldn't remember if you could use spells through your familiar. I'm fairly certain you can.
Touch spells.
Huh?
Touch spells. Unless
Ooh.
that changed.
No, it's something that Saren does with his all the time, and I wasn't sure if it was basically shutting my eyeballs off to
when you cast
use
a
the
spell
familiar.
with a range of touch, your familiar can deliver that touch. Your familiar must be within 100 feet of you, and it must take
That's
its
not what I was
reaction
looking
to
for.
deliver the touch. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. When your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. Additionally, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears. Okay, got it. So, I want to know. I want to do the thing, right? So, what we're gonna do... Shoopa-doopa-doop. Oh shoot, no, I wouldn't be able to either way. Realistically, I'm just going to send Astrid to get significantly closer, like well within earshot, to see if she can get a better look, or at least listen to what's going on, as I use the ability to see and hear via Astrid. So I would like her to sneakily... Is there trees around this quarry, or is the only trees in the tree line? Like...
So the stone quarry itself, looking at the map, the stone quarry itself is that jumble of boulders between two segments of trees. So there's a tree line on either side, the east and west side. There's not a tree line on the north side off. The way everything is set up, you have tree lines that go both ways, and then at the back of the stone quarry is actually the start of a little bit of a smaller mountain, and the trees don't go up the mountain, they just break off to the side and follow around the mountain itself. So you see the mountain rising above the stone quarry in the north.
Okay, so I guess she would try to hide amongst the rocks that make up the outside of the quarry then, because that kind of sounds like the best. I was realistically going to have her fly up and go into a tree line. But before I send her off to do that, I lied. There is a spell that I can use. No shit, I can't, because they're not real creatures in this one. They're celestial beings. I always forget that. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to send Astrid to go fly up. Perch in there, hide, do the thing, like I said I was going to, because I keep trying to complicate shit. So, stealth roll, question mark?
So, I would say if Astrid is going to stay behind them, then she would be able to do it no stealth roll. If you want her to try to get in front of them to potentially see more, that would be a stealth roll.
So would you consider hiding up in the rock area formation in front or behind of? Because I thought they were all just kind of in a circle.
Yeah, so they're in a semicircle, and they are standing with their backs towards you in said semicircle, and they are facing towards the back of the stone quarry, which is the very northern part. You are in the southwest ish side of the tree line, outside of the quarry itself, right on the edge of the quarry. So if you want Astrid to go down and be in front of them, and would be in theoretically their field of vision, would need a stealth roll then. If you want Astrid to just go into the quarry itself but still remain behind them, no stealth roll would be required because they are focused on what's in front of them.
I would think that it would technically be in front of them then, in the little rock formation. Basically just like to hunker down and look at it and be well within earshot eyesight of any other things that's going on in front of them.
Alright, let's the stealth roll then.
Is 15. But fun fact, within 60 feet of a Tressum, magical invisibility fails to conceal anything from their sight. They can also detect poisonous substances by taste, touch, and smell in the event that that happens, because like quarries, canaries, all that fun stuff.
All the fun things. Yeah, so in this moment, there is nothing to be magically hidden. As you yourself could already see the magic taking place before you, as you saw the different rocks glowing, the different colors as they were lifting and moving. At this point, as Astrid takes position, does manage to wiggle her way between some rocks, staying behind larger rocks larger than herself, as she does remain hidden and unseen. And you see through her eyes that these three figures are completely cloaked front to back. It wraps around them to their shoulders. It very much just makes them look like a column. But each one has their right hand poking out of the seam in the front, doing very small, very minor gestures with their hands. And you see that as they move their hand in certain directions, a stone moves with it, as they all move in unison. And at this point, you see these stones are starting to take shape. And it looks like they're making some form of a door.
So just for later purposes, through Astrid's eyes, even though I can't realistically see anything, there's nothing that says I can't do this, basically. I just can't move. I'm blind and I'm deaf, but like can still throw up ninjutsus and stuff. I'm gonna try to mimic the best I can their hand signs to kind of convert it to muscle memory later, if possible.
Very well. We will have that be revisited later. So I will add that in addition to seeing this through Astrid's eyes, it is still completely silent. Astrid cannot see their faces beneath the hoods of the cloaks. It is complete shadow. It just looks black because of the dark of night and the hoods being as deep as they are. And the faces are just buried. Cannot make out the faces. Just sees the hand in the dim moonlight and starlight as everything is moving about.
Okay, so realistically, I'm going to try to get into the quarry, but I'm going to wait until they go.
Beautiful. We love patience. All right, so you wait. Astrid continues to watch. You can watch as well through Astrid's eyes if you'd like, but it's more of the same. You see them keep moving their hands in unison as different stones get picked up and moved, and an archway does end up being formed, large enough for individuals to walk through. And then you see all three of them simultaneously snap their fingers and then draw a straight line down. And in unison, as you see them do that, you see a glowing red line form straight down the middle of this archway that then expands and fills the space between the stones as all three of them walk inside.
Okay, So I'm gonna give it a second, and then after it's been a little bit, if that doorway is still open, she's gonna try to sneak in with Astrid.
Right. The doorway does stay open. So you two enter into this portal of a sense. As you enter into the other side, you enter into a very ornate marble and dark oak wood hallway. Around you, you see different paintings of people that you do not recognize. Very ornate paintings with very nice filigree and such on all of the what's the word I'm looking for? The frames. Why could I not think of frames? But yeah, so very ornate, very decorative. There are torches burning down the hallway. And at the far end, there is a closed door.
So, people that I don't recognize. Big fancy frames. Door at the end of hallway. Can I hear anything from the other side of the door?
You hear a faint whispering, but cannot make out what it is. But it sounds rhythmic.
Like evil guy chanting?
Not quite evil guy chanting, but it's almost like whatever it is on a loop. Not in a chanting formation, but like a record that keeps skipping on the last 3 words.
Okay. Is it unlocked?
So you cross the hallway, you reach for the handle. It turns as the door swings open. On the other side is an empty room, but you now hear what's being said. Leave it be. Leave it be. Leave it be. Leave it be. On repeat as the skipping record. There's a single table in the middle of the room with 4 chairs around it. No other doors. No other people.
What's on the table?
Nothing. It is an empty table.
Well, this was a waste of a field trip. So where is the sound coming from then?
It sounds as if it's just echoing through the room itself. Give me an investigation check. That's some bullshit. How many nat 20s you gonna get tonight? Anyways, as you look about the room, trying to investigate where the sound's coming from, trying to figure out and piece together what has happened here for how you saw 3 people enter into presumably the same hallway you entered into that only had the one single door on the far end. You enter into that door to find a table. Nobody sitting at it, no other doors in the room. Nowhere for anybody to go. But yet they vanished. You walk around the room, you walk around the table, you are taking in every detail. You notice scratch marks on the floor behind the chairs encircling the table. You see the marks of them having been moved out and pulled back in as somebody has taken a seat. and you see impressions on the cushions of the chair that almost look like people are still sitting there. You reach forward to investigate. There's no material there. There's nobody that is sitting there invisibly, as your hand just passes straight through the space above the chair. 3 of the chairs have this imprint. The 4th does not.
If I cast detect magic on the table,
It lights up. The table, the chairs, they all light up, all giving the same form of magic, of illusion.
so I'm gonna put my butt in the unbutted chair. But before I do that, I am going to also cast Disguise Self to look like a human version of the things that were outside with their cloaks and stuff on.
Beautiful. I love it. As you sit into the chair, you feel a very heavy magical presence start to emanate around you. Nothing changes as you sit there.
What if I scoop my chair in, like I'm getting ready to just eat?
As you scoot your chair in, taking your seat at the table, you still see nothing change. You feel the magic force grow stronger. You feel almost as if time slows down. The skipping record, Leave It Be, continues to play, slowing down slightly as you feel this presence in the vicinity.
Both of us are too dense to understand what Leave It Be means. Shit. Sitting at the table, Leave It Be, pulled myself in. It didn't, you said it really didn't do anything except like the pressure felt heavier?
Correct. You feel the magical presence of this table, of the chair, of whatever is going on here, as the Leave It Be continues to play in your mind over and over, slowing down under the weight of the magic. But you still hear it.
Okay, so if I came, scooted in, didn't do anything. If I scoot back out and act like I'm trying to get up from the table, to leave the table alone.
It feels as though gravity grows stronger. It becomes more difficult to stand up. Not so difficult that you can't get up, but you feel like whatever is going on wants you to stay in this chair.
Nothing else about the room is changing. Like, we also gotta hydrate. Part of me is gonna keep just like back and forth in this chair for a little while until like the vibes get really, really bad. Like, they're bad. I'm in a dark, spooky quarry by myself. This is not a smart idea, realistically. But at the same time, she's like, I just want to know. My mom would have done it. My mom would have done cool shit. Probably not this stupid, but my mom would have done cool shit.
All right, so as you do that, I'll let you go ahead and toy with that and think it out a little bit more as we're going to hop back over to Manavel and Odeon. What have we come up with for ideas about potentially entering the staff dormitory?
There's no one around. Students are asleep.
Mm-hmm.
I dispel whatever he did to that door. To get us in. Sound good?
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful. We do our acrobatics, somersaulting all the way to the door. Mind you, I'm still a statue. And I break my disguise self because once I cast a spell... No! Does it break if you cast a spell? I don't know.
Is this... I mean, what is this guy's... I assume we're doing 2024 rules.
Son of a bitch.
Spell failed. Hold on. I don't think so. You make yourself look different until the spell ends. You can seem a foot shorter. You may adopt a form with the same basic arrangement of limbs. Changes wrought by this spell fail to hold up to physical expectations. For example, if somebody touches you, they feel nothing. To discern that you're disguised, a creature may take the study action. So no, you can still cast spells while disguised.
Yeah, I think it should.
Fantastic. The somatic component come from about a foot long because I'm a big statue. So the spell goes. My hands are up here, but the circle goes over there, and I very quietly spell the door.
All right, so just to confirm how this plays out, casting Dispel magic is on the object you're picking, correct? It's not on like a radius of stuff?
I pick an object, so...
So yeah, it's the door itself.
Creature,
then.
object, magic effect within range.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and it's anything
not like a
level
wave,
3 or
it's like-
lower, or technically this would be a level... it doesn't matter if I cast it, but it's a level 5 spell. But anything 3 or lower is just automatically done.
All right, beautiful. As you cast the spell, you see the gold glow that traced the door frame in one direction as he entered and the door shut behind him. You see it go the opposite direction now, as if it's unzipping itself. In the same second as that glow finishes tracing the door frame backwards, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh. Both of us?
I got the 5.
If the two of you are within 20 feet of each other, yes, the both of you.
Alright, well, I'm literally right behind Manavel, so I'll say yes. It's an 11. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
I was still waiting for Manavel's answer.
No, I already said it. But I have inspiration, so since you didn't hear it, I'm using my inspiration. I got a 19.
Okay.
I got a 23.
Ooh,
I originally got a 5.
Beautiful. All right, give me a moment here. I gotta do some rolling now. Hold on.
No, you don't have to.
Silvery Barb,
Distance.
That's A, no, you're not in range, and B, that's not what this is. It's their deck save, so unless you want to make them do worse.
I don't need help.
I can do bad
Show
all by
mercy,
myself.
please.
You know, we
You're
spent
really
20
lucky
minutes.
that I rolled
by the
really
way,
low.
me and him spent 20 minutes during Vex's scene going through all the different options, and we decided that Dispel Magic was the safest option. And we went through so many different scenarios.
Literally, I thought that you were just. I was trying to use his mic and
can't-
cheat, but like, no, I'm watching you guys make faces, and I was like, oh, they're yelling at me. Oops.
No, we would never yell at you back.
I didn't yell at you. I was yelling at him.
Yeah.
All right, so the two of you, as the door magically unzips itself, theoretically becoming unlocked from your dispel magic. You see from the corner of the building, Ice Storm get cast from a glyph as it hurls towards you. Odeon, you managed to make the save, so you will take half damage. A Novel, having failed the save of a 20, will take full damage, but I rolled really low. Between 2d10 and 4d6, I rolled a total of 13 points of damage.
Oh, yeah.
There goes
I rolled
my
a
10
1 and a
victory.
2 on the 2d10s.
Oh, that's so sad for you.
Yep. So
I
the
have
cylinder cycles towards you, hits the two of you.
Grab Odeon, and I go, you know what? Plan B. And I dimension door button to the other side of the door.
Also, I just want to, the DM, I just want to point out, I actually have evasion, so I would take no damage.
Way to go, bud. Proud of that. You make me happy as a canonically rogue building character. That makes me very happy.
I have cracks in my statue.
All right. So that would have happened. Yeah. Okay. So that would have happened. Still would have been hit even with the speed of trying to cast Dimension Door.
I already took the damage.
So are you still doing the Dimension Door and just popping up on the other side? Beautiful.
Yes,
I love it. Okay. So you Dimension Door, you are now inside of the staff dormitory there. You, on the other side of the door, you are in a common area. There's a little bit of a walk path in front of you across a nice ornate carpet on either side. The exterior walls on either side, both to your left and right, both have fire pits, fireplaces within them that both are currently burning. And then there are different sofas and chairs that are encircled around said fireplaces. Currently, nobody is sitting at any of them. Ahead of you, you can see that there are two hallways that head to the left and right. And then there is a open door directly in front of you down that little walk path on the other side of the common area. That just has a sign above it saying Common Office.
Do we hear anything like anybody talking or anybody moving down one of the pathways or maybe through the door?
Down the hallway to the right, you hear faint music as if somebody is just listening to a music player inside of their own quarters. Nothing that seems out of place or eerie. You hear the continuous tune as it moves through its melodies and such. To the left, you don't hear anything, but there is a flickering light coming from the left side hallway.
I used my Rod of the Packkeeper to get a pack slot back because I just went through both of my pack slots within 5 minutes.
For what it's worth, we are still under the effects of Fairy Toast.
I know.
That came up during our conversation.
Oh, trust me. When I say we went to multiple scenarios to try and avoid... I tried so hard. Oh, Dan, where do we go?
You're asking me?
Yes, I am asking you. I said I'm stealthy. I'm not a navigator.
I'm going to check the ground, see if there's any leftover residue, like dirt or anything from outside that might have recently been tracked in.
So it's been fairly dry recently. So there's a little bit of dust from the dirt roads and such that enter into the room itself, but after a few feet, that dissipates and goes away as it gets kicked off of shoes and pant legs and such as people make their way into the building. And with the amount of people that also come and go from this building on a regular basis, anything that you could potentially discern from it leads in all directions.
Okay. All right. I think I have an idea. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toes.
You thought that? You have no idea where you're fucking going.
Well, okay, no, I don't, but neither do you.
Or this is your specialty.
No, being sneaky is my specialty, not tracking.
Where's Trina when we need her? I'm immediately.
This is what we get for splitting the party.
I know.
Maybe the open door?
Let's go through the open door.
Let's go through
It's an open door.
Happy belated Valentine's Day, everybody.
And for those of you without a partner on this marvelous 15th of February, happy discount candy day. You could go get some. You deserve it.
Also, today is Singles Awareness Day.
Woo. I like how you point out the discount candy as I'm sitting here eating discounted Twizzler hearts.
Dude, November
hooked up.
1st is the
We got
best day to
hooked
go
up.
for Halloween candy.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the two of you enter into the open door, and alike with that of the sign above it of common office, it very much just is an office. Because of this being the staff dorm room itself, there are several desks that are around this room, and each of them have papers, folders, other office-y supplies and such around them. There is a fireplace at the far end of the wall that is crackling lightly. Nobody else is currently in this room. There is there are three pictures around the room, one above the fireplace itself, which is the president of the university, and then one on each side. One of them is actually the dean, who you had met and talked with, and then the other one is actually the head of the Wizards College, who has a title with him, bearing him as the Professor Supreme, because he was one of the Wizard School itself was the first school that was opened for the university. So whoever runs the Wizard School has that title.
Okay. All right. Good news, bad news. Bad news, there's nobody in here, so we clearly went the wrong path. But good news, this is an office which could have more information that we could peruse through.
Okay. Shall we peruse?
We peruse we shall.
And that statue and arm. Go and research the stuff in the room
That body.
in our pockets.
Beautiful. Both of you give me investigation checks then.
I would like to give advantage and guidance to Odion's check, please.
Oh goodness.
Aw, how sweet.
No, I really suck at investigating. I can see my tentacles, and actually, right now, I can't.
Your investigation's the same as mine for the record.
What?
I'm stealthy, not intelligent.
Take your fucking D4 and advantage, you little shit.
Okay.
Where's Trina when we need her? Trina got investigation. No, she do.
So,
Yeah, I laughed a little bit on the inside when you guys decided who was going where last episode, because I was just like, wait, the two that are made for tracking because of the Ranger and Trina, who is entirely intelligence built, are going together someplace, while you two are gonna also go together someplace. Not a one-on-one scenario. It's just like, hey, one tracker go here, one tracker go here, plus help.
We have successfully made it into the building, and it's all because of my statue plan.
I mean, hey, facts.
Yeah, you can't argue. We can't argue.
We haven't gotten caught yet, so technically it's successful.
With the advantage and the D4, that's going to be a 23.
Yeah.
Okay. And the novel?
I gave him advantage. I forgot my roll so I can give him
It did
advantage.
a
You're
help
not.
action,
You both
basically.
are searching. I need both of you
Oh.
to tell me what you get. You can
Oh, I
help
think that
and
was-
still roll yourself.
I found something in something's pockets. A 9.
Pause. Okay. So I'm just imagining Odion's like really looking. He's like, yes. Meanwhile, you're just kind of like patting everything around, and you accidentally slip your hand into one of Odion's pockets, and you're like, look what I have found.
It's the notebook that I found in the mayor's office. Didn't I already steal this? Oh, oops.
Yeah.
You can
Put it
you
back
can
in
have
your
that back,
pocket.
Beautiful. All right, so there we go. Couldn't swallow for a second. You got stuck.
Title of your sex tape. Nailed it! Fucking nailed it! Fucking crushed it! Fucking you're welcome! Thank you!
Yeah.
Oh!
That was
Never
so
mind.
aggressive.
Never mind!
Anyways,
Control Alt Delete!
so-
Control Alt Delete!
Manovel. You, as you go through searching with your 9, you find general paperwork. You find a stack of new admissions. You find paperwork graded next to a pile of paperwork waiting to be graded. Nothing really jumping out at you out of the ordinary. But potentially maybe some useful things with the new student list and such. Odion.
I feel like he
You-
puts everything in his folders, and like so he comes
Yeah.
out with like 2 binders full of folders. I have no idea what these are, but they probably will be helpful.
We can't take these things with us. We're just perusing.
Oh, I
If
thought we were
take these
shopping.
things with, no. If we take these things with us, they'll know someone was here.
I stuffed them in. They're not going where they were supposed to go. They're going into a closet. I'm just like stuffing them back in there.
Love that. Beautiful.
No one was
That
here.
will have no negative connotations for you whatsoever, I promise.
I just try to be true to the novel, okay?
All right. So Odeon, you with your search and your 23 via the guidance and all of the other fun things, right? You go through and are looking through everything. You find a lot of the similar for that of what Manovel had found. However, in addition, you do also find a student watch list noted as part of security of like, oh, these are students that we need to keep eyes on for potential misbehavior, bad behavior, weird behavior, things outside of the ordinary.
Do I recognize any of the names on it?
Only one, because realistically, you haven't met any of the students and such. Trenton's name is on it, who you had met earlier in the day.
Trenton. Which one's Trenton?
He was the real weird
The douche-
dude that is there because his parents are
Captain Douche Canoe.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was the
Captain
one that
Captain
he
Canoe
threatened the
from the other province.
dean. He threatened.
The
Yeah, he's
Prince
the one
of
that threatened the dean.
Aldormerion? I'm
Yes,
probably mispronouncing that.
yeah,
okay, I
the
had that
Prince
name
of
written down.
Eldemirion.
Aldemirion, thank you. I had that name written down as Tristan.
Or
what- yeah,
baby.
Yeah, the Nepo baby. It may have been Tristan. I may have just forgotten the name in the moment because I don't have my notes in front of me. But yeah, that guy. You recognize his name, but he is the only one that you recognize, as you don't know any of the students itself. But there are 6 other names that you can jot down.
Sure. What other names are there?
I'm just gonna send them to you
That's fair.
in a second here. Yeah. But yeah, so you collect those, make note of those and such. Is there anything else that you two would like to do within this room?
Did I happen to find any notes on the whole W. Collison student? Darn it. Okay.
I think we don't waste our time. We need to keep going.
Yes, we need
we're
to keep
not
going,
go-
absolutely.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be here. And it's very much, I stand at random walls with different faces, just like, ha, woo, ah. It's very stop, go, stop, go, stop, go.
Alright, so are we exiting this room or are we exiting the staff dorm?
Exiting this room, because we still have two hallways we can go down, yeah.
Right. So at this point,
Really
because
missed right now.
direction would be flipped, did you want to go to the now left where the music was coming from, or to the now right where the flickering light was coming from?
What do you think, music or light?
Music.
Music it is.
Very well.
Trainer would say music.
So you,
Good point.
As a dance bard, yeah.
As a dashboard, Trainer would say music.
all right, beautiful. So you turn to the now left, heading towards the music. As you turn to the left and you enter into the hallway off of the common room there, at the opening of the dorm room, you see that the hallway itself is a fairly nice hallway. There's a few paintings up and such, presumably more staff and people of note from within the university. And there are 6 doors in total, 3 on the left, 3 on the right. As you walk down the hallway, you hear the music itself is coming from the second door on the right in the middle of the hallway.
Do you mind if I go invisible and then just kind of sneak up ahead to see if I see anyone in a room? Monocle.
What?
Do you mind if I just go invisible real quick and just sneak up ahead, see if I see anything in the room?
Do whatever you need to do, bro. Chiseled abs, shine, sparkle. I'll stay right here.
Absolutely. Statuesque. Lovely. By the way, have you been hitting those squats? Because god damn.
I know the yams are good. I just flinch a little bit, show off the yam, go back into my pose.
Don't you mean
I
God
just
yam?
stay there.
God yam.
I need
Love
that
it,
on a
Beck.
t-shirt. God yam.
Yes. Someone
Then got
make
yams.
that t-shirt. I will pay you.
It's got to be the god yams, and then underneath the phrase itself needs to be SpongeBob's sculpted legs from that one episode.
Seriously, I will give you actual currency for someone out there.
I will give you legal U.S. tender in
You
pennies.
have no idea. I would be unbearable wearing that shirt. I would wear that shit. I get to wear one of my own jokes. Fuck, that's a dream come true.
You don't no, you guys don't understand. If you make the shirt and I get it before I go and visit Wingle this spring, I will literally give it to them, like legit.
Oh my! Oh my god! I might cry. That would be the best birthday present ever. To get to wear one of my own fucking clothes.
I've watched you cry just looking at something cute.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I am a very sensitive being, okay? But that would be a happy
human
cry.
equivalent of a full dish sponge. Just wring it out, crying. It's fine.
Yeah, it's funny though, because there's a temperature gauge. If it's below a certain degree, there is no tears. I'll wait till I'm warm to cry. Quickest goodbye in Michigan ever this wet January. Sorry, it's way too cold.
No.
Too cold for
saying
emotions
goodbye,
right now.
saying goodbye in August is like a half an hour ordeal. This felt so weird watching them go this last time because they were like, "Guys, thank you so much. I can't do a Midwestern goodbye. It's too freaking cold." Like,
Love you guys. Goodbye.
Oh wait, so you guys call it the Midwestern goodbye where it's all drawn out? That's fascinating. No, because we call it the Southern goodbye over here.
there's a difference between the Midwestern goodbye and the Southern goodbye. The Southern goodbye is you guys do keep inching towards the door until somebody eventually just leaves, but it's gonna take you a
Versus
half an
the
hour
Midwestern?
to get from couch to door.
Yeah, versus the Midwestern where you're trying to leave and they won't fucking let you because they've gone off on another tangent. So you're sitting there looking at. Look, yeah, goodbye. Oh no, I want. Oh yes, I want to hear this story about your cousin. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. No, please. We've talked so long. I need to go pee again. All right. Like.
That was targeted. That was a low blow. That was a low fucking blow, Vex.
Listen,
Also-
we're not discussing who may or may not have a tiny bladder.
I hate that this is all clippable. Okay, back on track.
Back on track. Back to doing things. Sweet Tea, I did send you in the VC chat the 6 other names outside of Tristan's.
I did see that. Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right. So all of the doors are closed. Are you entering the doorway as invisible you?
Yes, I'm going to use my ring of spell storing that has invisibility on it. And I'm going to just cast invisibility on myself, so I'm not using any one of my own spell slots.
Beautiful. Love it. All right. So you pull the magic from the ring as it overtakes your body and your form. You go invisible in the blink of an eye, right in front of Manovel, as you then make your way down the remaining few feet to the doorway itself. Turn the handle and enter inside. As you enter inside, the music becomes more clear. A nice soft melody, and you hear somebody singing along with it, as the room is filled with steam around you.
Can I see the person singing, or are they just completely shrouded by the steam?
So you don't see them themselves, you see their silhouette through a clouded shower curtain.
Oh, I'm in a bathroom. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, no.
There is an individual that is currently mid-shower singing along to the tunes that are playing from a music box in the corner next to one of the sinks.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, gosh. Can I... what the...
I will say, because you were following the dean, and that was the purpose of coming here, you do not recognize this voice. It is not the dean, because it is a female voice that is singing along.
That was actually going to be my next question.
Odion's a peeper. Oh no.
I'm just gonna, like, slowly back out of the room, close the door really gently. It's like, I didn't see anything. Everything's good. I'm not a creeper. Right. Walk over to my novel. Okay, that was the wrong hallway. Can we turn around and go the other way, please? And thank you. Let's go.
Follow.
That was real fast. All right, so heading down the other hallway then towards the flickering light. This hallway mimics that of the previous hallway. There are 6 doors as well, 3 on each side. However, with this hallway, there is one door that is currently open. And the flickering light is actually coming from that door. It is the last door on the right, so it's the north side of the building all the way down at the end of the hall.
Okay. I will, still invisible, just walk over to the door and just keep it up, push it open a little bit, see if I can see who's in there.
All right, inside you see the source of the flickering light itself. You see a orb of some sort that is floating above a desk, that is flickering as if it were a lamp bulb that was about to burn out. Except that it's not just flickering the same color, and it doesn't seem to be in any sort of consistent rhythm. It flashes blue, then purple, then green, then black, then red, then yellow, then orange, then blue, then green, then purple, then red. And it just keeps flickering. Different colors, different segments of time. Like it'll be on for a couple of seconds, then off for one, then on for a second, then off for a couple of seconds. No real pattern behind it. And you see the lump of a body curled in bed on the opposite side of the room, facing away from you.
Can I tell if it looks like the dean?
From your interaction with the dean earlier, you would think that this may be him. Same rough build and size and everything as you see this individual laid out in bed, facing the back wall. And the hair color matches. Hair length, hair color, and everything matches from your interaction with the dean earlier in the day.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn to Manovel. It's like, well, I don't know what exactly he was looking through those windows, but I guess he decided to take a nap.
Now what?
That's a fantastic question.
I feel like we didn't think this through.
No, not even a little.
Should
Because we have him. Well, now what do we do with him?
I don't want to watch him sleep.
No, that'd be a little weird.
I believe so too. So I think that we need to go regroup with the others, and because he's allowed to sleep, he's not doing anything nefarious.
No, he's not.
He's sleeping. So maybe we were wrong. I think magically closing the dorm makes sense. It doesn't seem very suspicious to me. So
I agree.
maybe we were wrong, and this wasn't the clue. So I think we need to go back to the guys. We're putting ourselves at unnecessary risk to maybe find something again, and I don't like those plans.
Okay. I just want to do one thing before we head out.
This is when we get caught. Okay, go for it. Come on.
I'm going to open the door just a teeny bit more so I can get on the inside of the door. I'm gonna grab a knife and just carve some words into the door. Carve, "You need more librarians." Okay,
I love that so
also,
much.
she needs a raise.
Also,
I love that so
give
much.
her
Beautiful.
a raise. Okay,
This wasn't her. Let's go. Vandalism. That's what we did. The worst thing we did was vandalism and trespassing. And I think we're gonna go back to the watchtower, and unfortunately we don't know something's wrong yet. So I think
Beautiful.
going back, we go to the watchtower and wait for him.
On your exit, you hear the shower shut off as steps start to enter the doorway.
I do my pose, and I put my leg up like this so Odian has something to hide behind.
Stealth rolls to see what happens next, please.
I would love to.
Wait, how long does my invisibility last? Hang on.
Long enough for this, I would imagine.
I'm invisible for an hour. I should still be okay. I will still instinctively hide behind a novel, though. Even though
I got to 21.
All right. So, as Odiana's still invisible, and with Manavel's 21, whomever was in the shower exits the bathroom, towel wrapped around their body. As they don't even look in your direction, they turn to the right and head to one of the two final doors that were down further past the bathroom itself and enter into feasibly their own room. Not even noticing you. It was a toweled individual. They are of dragonborn descent because they had scaly skin, specifically blue scales. But you did not see their face because they just very quickly just out the door in an immediate turn.
Thank God I was a statue this entire time. This is the only reason we didn't get caught. This was see, I told you I had 8 good plans.
You know what? You being a statue was exactly what we needed for this plan to work. I completely agree.
Absolutely. And we make our way back to the watchtower.
Beautiful. All right. You two make your exit from the staff dormitory. Nobody notices you. As you exit back out into the courtyard and the streets and everything of the university, make your way back to the watchtower. And I'll have you give me investigation rolls, which we will go over when we jump back to you, because now we're going to go back to Trina in this lovely little room with a repeating phrase. Leave it be. Leave it be.
Literally, if she's just sitting there kind of doing like one of these numbers and nothing is actually happening, she's just gonna be like, I get up and maybe like, I don't know, something's changed if I walked out the door. So. We're gonna get back out, still in disguise, but like, walk out the door. See if anything has potentially changed outside after the repeated back and forth and say, oh.
All right. So as you struggle to get up, because you've noticed the back and forth, the scooting the chair in, scooting the chair out, nothing seems to act upon you in that moment. But as you try to get up from the chair, that's when you feel as though gravity gets heavier. Not so much to where you can't get up, but it definitely feels like whatever's going on is trying to keep you. But you get up, you exit the room, return to the hallway, and it's the same as what it was when you first entered. From behind you, you still hear that same broken record, Leave It Be, grow fainter as you head towards leaving the room and into the hallway.
And there's still nothing else in the hallway except these weird-ass pictures. I can't see anybody's butts, right? Like, nobody's butts would look like an imprint on a seat that I've just spent an obnoxious amount of time sitting at. Okay. She's just gonna kind of like, looking very like, yes, I'm a creepy individual in a secret hideout, blah, 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 walk back down the hallway and be like, I need to come back and grab them, because I can't figure this out by myself.
Okay, we also failed.
Everybody
Apparently
sucks.
we all work better together
Yeah.
as a team.
No, really though, like, I don't know what Scooby-Doo ass bullshit we thought we were gonna do. We're not doing it again. This is stupid. We'll divide and conquer? We didn't conquer shit. We wasted time.
And resources.
Listen, we all lived. I feel like that's success enough.
We learned absolutely nothing.
We
As you're
learned where
making
the
your
heat
way-
sleeps.
We learned that
Yeah.
statue plan is also a good plan.
Always. 100% statues. All right, so
That makes
Trina,
sense.
as you are making your way back down this hallway and back through this portal doorway thing, are you dropping your disguise or are you keeping the disguise? Okay, so you're keeping the disguise. As you exit the doorway, exit the portal, back into the quarry, you see 3 more figures dressed in the same strange cloaks approaching from the entrance to the quarry itself. You have moments before they'll be next to you.
And we're just gonna go invisible, be like, ah! Oh, that's right, I'm disguised, I don't care, but like, ah. Cause boom, visibility.
You are in their pathway because feasibly they're going to be going towards this portal. Are you going to try to like sneak next to them while invisible?
So, have you... Wait, no, I don't think... no, yeah, you've seen enough Avatar The Last Airbender that I wouldn't have to explain this, because we're watching Korra right now, and there is a tool within the first couple episodes of Korra when she goes to Republic City, where she's got to kind of learn how to, like, dance and weave in between these little things, like an airbender, and not get hit and shit, right? I am going to attempt to essentially, like, dance my way through shit. Be like, no, I got this, I can do it. I can, whoop, slide to the left. Take it back now, y'all, like, doing, they can't see me.
The callback.
I feel like this is just you trying to turn your stealth roll into a performance roll. Fuck it, I'll give it to you. Performance roll.
What do I need to be stealthed for? I'm already hidden. Just, fuck it.
Because you're still a physical body that has to move through the same space they are trying to move through.
I would also like to point out that a big thing for the dance bards is that you get advantage on your performance checks if you're dancing.
For anybody interested in the actual martial arts, airbending is based off of Bob.
That's a 1!
It is not a 1.
Oh no.
It's a 20. You fucker.
Bagozong is the same martial arts that are used by the Hyuga clan.
I was about to say,
Naruto.
I was like, there's no way she's bragging about a double nat 1. Like, she wouldn't, that's not how Vex brags. That is how she brags about a nat 20, and then he says a nat 1, I was like, no, liar.
So that's a grand total of 34.
What kind of dice do you have that a 20 looks like a 1?
No, he was being a dick.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, that was just me. Yeah, no, you managed to wiggle wobble your way through just fine, dancing invisibly. Managed to not kick any little pebbles, stones, rocks, or anything about the floor in a way that would draw any attention as they pass by you and enter into the portal behind you. You do notice that they move silently. There's not a word spread between them. Their footsteps make no sound. And it almost looks as though they're just hovering over the ground.
Was trying to figure out if detect magic was a longer spell. I think it's just an action though. Find it. Because I realized why some of my stuff doesn't show up is because I took Ritual Caster, and for whatever reason Ritual Caster is bugged in here so that it doesn't show up in your fucking spell list. It's annoying. Oh, but that would require concentration, and I'm
Thank you,
concentrating
D&D
on...
Beyond.
And I'm concentrating on invisibility right now, so... And I don't want to do anything that's going to fuck up my invisibility, because I don't want to deal with that right now. So we have successfully maneuvered our way through Airbender style, and we're just going to leave and go get everybody else, because I'm like, I don't know what to do here. I'm at a loss. This is stupid. I hate doing shit by myself. I'm not a by myself person. I'm an extrovert. But as soon as we get out of the quarry, she's gonna hold on to that disguise until we get to, because the invisibility is gonna drop first, but we're gonna hold on to the disguise until we start to get back into where everything gets a little bit more, like, normalized, and, like, the little cloak thing is gonna slowly start to, like, disappear. It's just gonna kind of morph back into, like, student robes. Like, it's gonna shift from that, like, weird feathery thing that you described, and now it just kind of looks like robes slash creepy duster. And then the closer we get, like, there's literally gonna be cartoonishly like a wall that she's gonna just pass behind, and then she's just me again.
Beautiful. I love that. So with that, as you're making your way back to the watchtower as well to reconvene with the others, we will go ahead and take our break. We'll come back in about 10 minutes. So thank y'all for hanging out with us so far. Go and refresh your drinks, use the restroom, do all the other bodily function things, and we will see y'all in 10 minutes at 20 after to keep going.
Hi guys. We made it
We
back
have
almost
returned.
on time.
I don't have a crimp in my...
Hi, hello, welcome back.
We're professionals.
Damn straight we are.
No, I'm not straight. What?
Fair enough. I don't think any of us are.
Damn gay we are.
Damn gay
Hell
we
yeah.
are.
Hell yeah.
What do you guys call your little troop of adventurers? The limp wrists. The fuck?
No, that sounds like sad hand jobs.
Oh no!
We can't do that.
Sorry, the limp wrist called me so.
No, well, that's not what we're called. We're not putting that on a t-shirt. Do not do that.
What do you call yourselves? Hey.
With like 5 Ys.
Oh yeah.
It's just Manovel sitting on top of a hay bale doing like one of these numbers. What is your group's name? Hey, hey, hey.
How you? Oh no. Hold on, I'll come.
You aimed a little too close to the sun.
I was always meant to be in advertising, okay?
Hell yeah.
And somehow you settled on HR.
No, I'm in advertising now, actually.
Anyways, jumping
So we
back
get a
into
short
this, yes?
rest. So we get a short rest?
No. No.
not?
We get a long rest.
Fuck you, that's why. Alright, so Sweet Tea got a 14 on that investigation. How about you, Manovel, or are you not participating on the way back to the Watchtower? You can choose to not participate because this is just that, you're keeping an eye out for anything else on your way back to the Watchtower.
All due respect,
Same
I
goes
don't remember if
for
I
you,
even rolled
Trina.
for this. I don't remember
That's
if
fair.
I
You
rolled
can
for
roll
this.
now.
Can I
You
get
can roll
myself
now if you
guidance?
choose. Can you?
May I?
I
Fucker.
don't care. Yeah, as long as the rules say you can. Damn it.
Okay, so that's a nat 21 plus 2 for a 23.
Nat 21? What? What the
nat-
fuck
I got-
dice you got there? You got a nat 21.
No, I got a nat 20 plus a 1 on the guidance. I was counting
Yes.
21.
Oh my god, Dag, what's up? We love you too, buddy.
Dad.
Anyways, paying attention to the game now.
What do we call
So
this? The fruit
1421. Yeah. Thank you, Oro. Beautiful. Love it. All right, so 14 and 21 orange. All the orange. So yeah, 14 and 21.
These trying times.
Oh yeah. 14 and 21 for you two as you're making your way back from the staff dorm to the Watchtower. You notice that streets are getting busier now. The commotion of the wizarding duel over by the library has finished. There's no more lights that are illuminating the sky from that direction, no more commotion and noise and such from the different spells, the hooping, hollering, cheering, all of that. And you do see that there are students that are filing into these student dorms that you are now walking past on your way back to the Watchtower itself. As you just kind of look amongst the crowd and everything, watching who's going where and whatnot, trying to pick out any sort of irregular behaviors and such. Everything seems normal. You see there is one individual that's being carried up on the shoulders of everybody else, presumably the winner of the duel for the evening and such, as they're hooping and hollering and whatnot. But they all just go to the dorm, and specifically they enter into the dorms via regular doors. Nobody steps through walls this time. As you make your way back to the Watchtower and just kind of hunker down waiting for Trina to rejoin you as well. So with that, Trina, did you also roll investigation, or are you just like, nope, fuck it, that was creepy, I'm going straight back to my friends?
No, there's like an air of caution being like, that was weird, but like also weirdly unhelpful, because I'm very bad at riddles. So like, so on the way back doing all of the like shifting back into normal me, what did I get? It was an 11 plus a 5. 16 investigation on the walk back.
All right. Did you want to take any special note of the spot where you saw the red puff of smoke from where Monty had disappeared and the brief message that you had gotten from him? Or did you want to just ignore that?
If there's anything still remaining, yes, but admittedly, she would have been like, Nah, he literally made a deal with a demon devil guy. This was kind of bound to happen. Like, it sucks. But at the same time, he very much, like, reassured us, like, this is going to happen. Something awful is going and my time will come and blah, blah, blah. You know?
Blah, blah, blah.
I do not
Spot
blah,
on, Manny
blah,
impression.
blah, blah.
Spot on.
Brianne, I just want you to know we love you, we miss you, and I'm definitely not making fun of your blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah.
I just want to pull out the Hotel Transylvania line right now, just like, we don't go blah, blah, blah.
I don't know where people get that.
All right, so as you're making your way back to the watchtower and passing by that spot where Monty had more or less disappeared / been pulled from, there's a little bit of what remains behind. You see a few burning stones with a red glow to them, similar to those that you had first seen when you first entered the portal that took you all to the Nine Hells way back when. In addition to that, you do see a small strip of cloth that is just lying on the ground next to one of these rocks with a singed edge. And the fabric itself, as you take a closer look at it, you notice is a piece of Mani's cloak before that feasibly just got burned off from the interaction itself of him just going, meh.
Nah, see?
So as evidence, I'm going to, like, take the cloak. Does it feel weird? I don't know how to explain it. Like, does it not feel cloakish? Does it feel sandpapery, gritty? I don't know. Like, covered in soot, debris, demonic energy? Am I possessed? Like...
Yes, you touched the cursed item. No. So as you pick up the piece of charred cloak, the cloak itself... Oh my god. As you pick it up, it feels how you would imagine his cloak felt. You never purposely touched his cloak before, but it feels how the material looks, with the exception of the singed edge is warm to the touch. In addition to that, though, as you pick it up and you look at it for a second, you almost feel a connection to him in your mind, remnant of the telepathic connection that you had with him before he disappeared. And you feel like you could call out in this moment.
Just kind of like a... Hello? Hello? Need a bingo card. We need props for this one. I got props for days, dog.
I'm so mad, but also so happy with you right now. Anyways, so as you do call out, trying to make contact, as you are holding this piece of cloth, you hear in your mind, you hear Mani's voice. Well, this is not working out at all how I expected. Shit.
Okay, so like... good shit, bad shit, or just like inconvenient shit? As for all intents and purposes of coming to get you.
There's a brief pause. And then you hear Mani's reply. But you don't think that it's to you in what you're saying. You hear Mani say, you want me to go and get my grandfather from a different world, going through the Feywild, going through extraplanar territories, and bring him back here to do your bidding. He was incarcerated there for a reason. You hear a chuckle as if it's echoing in Mani's head. Yes. Bring threatening him.
No. How do you say it in Elvish? Nar. Oh my god, draconic. Hello. Nar. Like. Oh god, I don't think he's talking to me. I'm just weirdly, like, not paying attention anymore, just, like, kind of walking through, holding it up like she's listening to it like a phone call, but I guarantee if anybody actually watched it, it would look like a security blanket situation, just for no. How would you say it in Scottish? No. No. Say it in pirate. Nar.
How do you say it in Scottish? Fuck off, you cunt.
Yeah, that's honestly.
How do you say no in Scottish? Iron brew is the reason that Coke is not the number one.
The one fun fact that we all know now.
No, Bodie McBoatface is the second fact.
I'm sorry, what?
They named their Navy ship Bodie McBoatface. He's told us the story.
It's almost like the one plow that we have up here that you discovered named Plowy McPlowface.
This is ridiculous.
Welcome to the world of you let the public name your government mobiles. Anyways, all right, so as you're listening to this, you hear him respond, still giving the defensive of, no, I'm not going to do this. No, this is outrageous. Can't do it. Anything. And then suddenly you feel the connection latch. You hear Monty now talking to you. Fuck, Trenna, no. As it cuts immediately and the piece of cloth in your hand burns into ashes.
The weird call drops out, just a boop, boop, boop. Ow. I have to go and tell everybody that I was talking to a freaking table scrap.
Oh, mute.
I think we're losing Lingua.
Yep, they're dying.
Hit me in the funny bone.
Hello.
So we clearly get a short rest after the conversation with the napkin.
Who says it wasn't happening simultaneously as you're also walking back to the watchtower and observing the students? How you short resting while you also looking through a crowd?
We were just trying to get to the watchtower.
First of all, I don't think that you've ever zoned out so hard in public that it counts as a short rest, personally. But, like...
Oh,
for
you have
yourself.
no idea how easy that is when someone is talking about something that you don't care about.
I can't devote spoons to this
I
conversation.
regain...
So, like, I'm just not gonna contribute any, and I'm going to actually mentally wash my dishes while you're talking about shit I'm not listening to.
I'm doing my taxes right now.
Ugh, freaking taxes.
All right, so Manaval and Odeon will arrive at the watchtower, and then within minutes, Trina arrives as well. The three of you reconvene back up above the clock face itself in the 360-degree windowed room.
And I hope your exhibition was more fruitful than ours.
It was not. I'm very confused and upset, and she's gonna hold up her really ashy hand, be like, Bran's not here anymore, and then look at it again and be like, never mind,
Who's Bran?
Monty, whatever.
Ah!
Did I say Bran? I meant man, as in Manny, Monty. But anyways.
Monty, no!
He's not
What do you
dead.
mean he's not-
He's just really
he's not
ashy
here
right now.
anymore?
So I think his time to deal with devils and demons is here. I need you to understand that I'm significantly more calm than I probably should be, because this is like, I don't know, it was a tablecloth, possibly part of his pants, I don't really know, but like, it was talking to me, and it basically said that whoever he made the deal with or whatever is wanting Grandpappy Strahd to do his bidding, which is so laughable, realistically, if all the stories that Old Boy has told us are true.
He's pretty famous.
He is really famous, probably for really good reason. Like, I kind of thought that he was dead, but he might just be undead, like extra undead, undeadiest of dead. But like undaddiest. Anyways, so, and then I also found a table that had butt imprints in it, and I sat in the one seat that didn't have butt prints. Nothing happened, except I felt the weight of the world kind of tell me to stay, but like also tell me to leave shit alone, and it was a very confusing time.
Did you try to sit in one of the chairs that had the butt print?
You know what? No, I didn't. Maybe I should
That
have.
was probably it might have been the answer to the question.
But that's got somebody else's butt germs in it.
I'll still sit in someone else's butt germs. Don't worry, I got this. It's like squishing a spider from a novel.
When you say butt prints, what do you mean?
Prints
Left
your butt
cheek,
makes.
right cheek, like they say in the one songs. You know, just left cheek, right cheek.
No, but I mean, like,
The booty has
Is it
worked
like-
its way into the cushion.
is it like an imprint? Like, oh, it's because someone's been sitting there for a long time?
Have
or
you
is it
never
like-
sat in a chair ever, Odion? Oh wait, no, you're shorter than the chair. Got it. Understood.
That was
I made jokes.
That was
so
so
uncomfortable.
You act like this man has
Oh.
never sat on the job in his life. This?
Well,
Oh,
She
because he's hiding behind the chair.
No, he sits in waiting. That's what sneaky guys do. That's what I tried to do,
That's
but I don't want to sit
crouching,
still for
though.
long.
I don't.
You don't even look like that in real life, first of all. Like,
And the statue goes away. Other Manovel comes back. Well, that is correct.
okay.
We didn't
What?
find anything.
I found things. I don't understand things. Which is really, really frustrating, but maybe, potentially,
We watched
if
the man sleep for about 5 minutes, and then we came back.
I watched a bunch of people in funky-looking musty robes summon a portal door out of rocks.
That
Well,
sounds way more
hang on.
interesting than what we found.
That sounds like something.
Like I said,
What?
I found something. I just didn't understand something. I'm not good at understanding things by myself. I like to bounce ideas off of people and then take them for my own.
Did anything or anyone go in or out of the portal?
I saw people go in, but like I was weirdly the only one that came out.
So you also went through the portal?
Yeah, that's where I found the butt table.
Okay, so sorry, my fault. So you went into the portal,
Uh-huh.
found the butt table,
Yep.
but no one else was there.
Nope.
You
I
had great
couldn't figure it
intuition.
out.
No,
I
that's a good thing, Trina. You found something, but you knew best not to push your luck. Well done.
No, I tried. I really
I
did.
think you did just enough. Well, let's go to the quarry then, because it sounds like there's stuff over there that we need to find.
Okay, great. So like, can we make more than one person a visit? Can we take a nap? Should we take a nap? Or should we go over there right now? Should we like,
When I could. Honestly, I'm trying to wrap my hand around. So Ben is just gone.
Who's Ben?
Manny.
Manny.
Oh, I heard Ben. My bad. I was like, who the fuck's Ben? That's a weird name. Anyways. So yeah, Manny is fighting his own demons right now, and like, good for him. He knew that it was gonna happen. I'm just, for the sake of my sanity and not also trying to go on an extra planar journey to find a friend, I'm just going to assume he's in therapy. Fighting demons. Ah.
I suppose we could assume this,
Yeah.
That.
but
Listen, I don't know
Let's
about you. I don't really feel comfortable squaring off with Beelzebub.
That's a fun name to say, though.
It is.
Beelzebub.
It's better than Ben.
It's better than men. Manny is smart enough where if he knew that he could ask for help, he would have. That's because you.
That's
he
also a
did-
good thing to think about. Yeah. Definitely believable.
Well, I don't like this, but I feel like we need to move forward regardless.
I don't want to
hope
think
that
about
we
I don't want to think about the
meet up
fact
with
that
him
he may
again.
potentially be dead, but at the same time, it kind of sounded like he's not going to die. So, like, that's also some solace for me. He's got to go, talk to his grandpa. So, like, who knows? Could go good, could go bad. Either way, this is a family matter, and who am I to get in the way of family issues? I have my own family issues to worry about. Odion's trying to love my mom.
No, we're not. We're not.
I thought Odin was trying to love you.
No, I thought it was my mom. I think he's
He
into older
was
women.
in your bedroom.
Yeah, but then he saw
I-
my mom and was like, oh, this is where Trina gets her good looks from. And, like,
What if it's both?
we both just kind of
we-
casually look at Odion, just like,
We have established.
there it is.
Gosh damn it. we have established on multiple occasions that I was not hitting on Trena's mother. And I was also not in her room for any kind of salacious reasons.
Ooh, that's a
We
good
snuck
word.
into it. Oh, thank you. We snuck into her room together, and I was sneaking out of her room. It did look bad to her mother, an invisible man sneaking out of her room, but it was we did absolutely nothing, obviously. And you know what? Trena's mother has made it very clear that no to me. Not that I was aiming and trying, vying for her affections. I wasn't, but we can put that to rest because I am not in any way, shape, or form attempting to court Trena's mother. Not that I wouldn't be lucky to be able to court Trena or her mother. They are both absolutely gorgeous people.
I don't understand why every time you have this conversation, it just goes this aggressively bad. It's like there are forces within the universe that are like, you know what? Let me just ruin this conversation for everybody else. But like, I can confidently say, I see you as a friend. My mom sees you probably as a slight annoyance, but a nice annoyance, right? Like a very weirdly trustworthy annoyance.
Yeah, I'd say that's accurate.
Probably, hopefully. But like, anyways, Manny's fighting demons. He's also off in Shadowfell, doing Shadowfell things. Probably doing Dampier things. We found a table in a butt quarry, or a butt table in a quarry, whatever one. You guys found a sleeping person at night, so like, that's real suspicious. Anyways.
We immediately were like, no, this person's naked in the shower. They're just going bedtime.
Okay, so
For the record, we did not intentionally walk in on the naked person.
Oh no, Odion was fully in. Open the door and everything.
I saw nothing though. I walked out immediately.
Knock, knock, open up the door, a dick's in it. Anyways.
Well, it was a lady.
He saw that much.
Well, I heard that much. I heard she was singing in the shower.
What if it's just a dude with a high-pitched voice?
You know what? This could also be the case.
So when we say that we did not find a single thing, it really was uninteresting. Other than the fact that he walked in and he magically closed the door, and then it magically summoned a sleet storm when I tried to dispel it. So don't do that. We learned not to do that. We do not dispel the arcane locks or magical things on the doors in the university. Which is a solid lesson to learn at a university.
Sidebar, I love that Stealth Dad is keeping us all very, like, friendly. Dudes aren't the only ones with dicks. Inclusivity, my guy. Let's go.
This is true. This is true. Trans women exist.
Some of them are more impressive than some of the mediocre dudes that have sent me pictures, but I digress.
Honestly, though.
Anyways. Okay.
I'm done. I'm done. What's happening? I'm tapping out.
Okay, so. You get a hummus break, but above board, kind of sounding like our game plan is take a little nappy poo-poo and go back to the quarry. Are we going back to the quarry tonight, or do we want to go tomorrow morning? Yes, tonight from Wingle. Heard. Shout out to our token.
I think that we haven't really.
Shout out to our token lesbian in the chat going, I don't believe in dick. Thanks, Butch.
Like, when it comes down to it, I don't. Unless you guys need resources back, I'm good to go.
Oh, okay.
Feels like we don't. I don't think we used a lot of resources.
A
Couple
lot of the
invisibility
stuff that
spells.
I can cast from my staff, so like, there's that.
So I think we're good to keep going tonight.
I mean, we probably should get some kind of rest so we don't suffer from exhaustion.
Yeah, we can do that after we go to the quarry.
Fair enough.
We can sleep when we're dead. Kapach.
I don't want to die.
No, we were not gonna die.
I think I have the inspiring leader feat too. Hold on, I can't remember.
We're gonna teach Odion what a butt print is.
Look, they're saying they saw a butt print. For all I know, it could be like a sweat stain or a butt imprint, or someone got dusted while sitting in a chair.
It was the second one, if you wanted to know.
Okay, well that's clarification.
You know, I think it's really convenient that there were 3 butt imprints, and there are 3 of us. So like,
maybe you needed more of us anyway, or you couldn't go forward. I like the way you think.
I don't, because then
So we
that
must
means
all
there's a likely
sit.
chance that it's gonna happen, and I have to touch somebody's butt germs. Okay. But we're gonna do it.
Preston did.
You're.
Oh my
How
god!
did you
I
get
can
in the
press-
first time?
tavern.
How did you get in the first time though? Did you
I
walk
walked-
in?
Yeah, I walked in the front door.
Oh, so we just walk into the front door confidently.
That's what I usually do. Like he just said, I live in a tavern. Confidence is key.
I'm thinking,
Okay.
I'm sure you've sat where other people have sat before.
Yeah, but like I've always washed the seat off. I don't. But like, you know what? You're right. I do have prestidigitation. I can just. It's different
Also
when you can
that.
see the butt print.
Will being the statue help this situation?
Probably not, but there's really pretty pictures you can look at on the wall.
Okay.
Just keep both the statue and the yam plan in the back pocket for the time
The
being.
yam plants, if
Okay.
you will.
And I go back to Manovel in the booty shorts with the tight gem shirt. Yams on display.
Impressive.
You never know.
You never
Thought
know.
it would be good just in case.
As we make our way back towards the quarry, I'm going to use this this round of long rest, short rest that we have, because I don't think I used it last time when we actually officially took a rest, to do the inspiring leader feat. So, like, as we're going, Trena's, like, very confidently going forward, being like, this is the way that I went. And it's kind of like, I feel so much more confident now that I have you guys here. This is like, you know what? We're gonna do great things. Splitting up was a mistake because we work so much better together.
We learned the lesson. Luckily, we learned the lesson without
anybody
anyone
died.
getting hurt. And that a lot of parties, I have a feeling, lose that way.
So
we stick together like team.
we're gonna do so great.
Indeed.
Choosing creatures each gain temp HP equal to character level plus modifier that I increased, which I believe I get a +5 from that, so that should be 14 temp HP. Yep, 14. Just in case. I can't remember the name of the dude that's on TikTok for it, but he almost always has like a really cute little like anime ball cap. And he's just, let's go! Like, I love him. What are we doing, DM?
All right. So, just to confirm, the three of us are heading back to the quarry. Presumably, we're going to fast track this, and you guys are at the quarry. All three of you are going through the portal, yes?
I believe that's the plan.
Okay, awesome, beautiful. As the three of you enter into the portal, Trina sees nothing new. It is the same as what you saw before. Manavel, give me a history check.
You're feeling spiritually guided.
I'm spiritually guided. That feels so much better. Thank you so much, Trainer. That's a 4 on the die, too. 18
Nice.
plus 6 plus 4 is 28. Right?
Oh yeah, you remember this beautifully. I love it. So
I know
much
my
for
butt
you.
prints.
This isn't about a butt print.
Fuck.
This is about one of the paintings in the hallway.
Oh.
As you enter into this hallway, following Trina's lead through the portal, you see the three paintings. Two of them, no idea what's going on. They are just fancy people in a fancy painting. The third one, however, hits you like a truck as you recall exactly who this person is. You remember this person from your time as part of the hive mind. It is a powerful sorcerer that you know to be roughly 300 years old and has powers of extraplanar connections. You start to feel nervous. You get sweaty as that itch in the back of your mind from when you consumed fresh cerebral spinal fluid starts to nag at you again, and you start hearing the echoing in your mind. More, more, more.
Do I know the name of this sorcerer?
Yes. So you know this source. You at least know a name. You're not sure if it is the name because you've
300
heard
years old, it
several
makes
names
sense.
for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've heard several names, but the one that you've heard most consistently was Klaus Brickenholm.
Sorry, what was that last name?
Klaus Brickenholm.
Brickenholm.
Freaking
Home.
like
Home as
HOLM.
L.
Yep.
Got it. Thank you. So I take one of my packets of hummus, and I take one back really quickly, and I kind of stutter back from this one. I goes, do you guys recognize that man?
No.
That's Klaus Brickenholm. That's a very powerful, very old sorcerer. I had knowledge of him previously. That's all I know now, but I take another hummus, and you guys can see like he's sweating a little bit, even through his minor illusion. We need to hurry up.
Yeah, sure. Are you good, or?
Do you have enough hummus in the event that quickly doesn't happen? Because that, you look a little nervous, but
we were able to get 6 more. I just had to DM tell me if I'm feeling well enough to keep going. I should be fine.
okay. Well, the butt cushions are through that door, and it was unlocked. So like, I just think it's like really weird that this is just like a big ol' empty hallway in a cave. Suspicious.
And we go into the butt print room.
Let's do it.
All right, the 3 of you enter into the room. It is the same as Trina had seen before. Fairly empty room, a table in the middle, 4 chairs around it. And you all hear the same broken record repetition. Leave it be. Leave it be. Leave it be. The same 3 chairs as before have the same butt imprints in them. The 4th one still remaining untouched, even after Trina had sat in it previously.
That was the one that I put my butt in.
I have a feeling that's the one that needs to be let be. Right?
So, I mean,
if there's 3 chairs, we all sit on the butt print, prestidigitate first, and see what happens. I think that is the next step in the puzzle.
and you just
Right,
kind of
that
see
makes sense.
like the equivalent of like a spectral bar rag, basically, just like poop across all of the seats.
Mine is fluorite. It's like a toothbrush. That
Bardic, do you also
I
have
also have
prestidigitation?
I do, absolutely do.
No, just Bardic.
Teeth cleanings are so much easier with magic. Okay.
I mean, y'all did the whole fairy toast thing, so yes, he does.
I do have prestidigitation in my cantrip list. I don't feel the need to do it, though.
If you had
I'm
to
just gonna climb
prestidigitate,
up.
what would it look like? I'm just curious now because
Yeah, mine's a toothbrush.
mine's a dirty dish rag.
A set of so technically,
Oh, good lord.
because I'm an arcane trickster, my mage hand would be in. Why am I talking about mage hand? I'm talking about prestidigitation. I'm being silly.
Prestidigitation.
I'm mixing up spells in my head. That's a good question.
We'll get back to it.
What is the name of the? You know what matadors have when their matador
The
cape?
capes? Yeah.
Yeah. It would look like that if I used the brushes to wipe it down.
I also love that Wing got frozen for 2 seconds and then was unfrozen with the exact same face.
You got some itching there, Wingle, or?
Do you have dry
Yeah.
eyes?
I
Irritated
I got dry
eyes.
everything. Ugh.
Ooh, so does Manny.
Man, that
Anyways.
must be so rough. Damn. Rest
I
in
was
a
locked
furnace,
in.
Manny.
Shut up.
But no, I don't think I would prestidigitate my chair. I think I'm just gonna climb up into it.
Yeah. We all sit in the chair and pull ourselves in.
Just skirt.
For anyone
Slight
curious how
caveat to that
short-
plan. So
sorry.
the 3 chairs with butt imprints are all already pushed in. You would have to pull them out in order to sit in them. As you go to try to pull them out, they do not move. You pull with all of your might, they do not move.
How close to the table are they? Like, are they like right there? Could we like kind of squeeze ourselves
Yeah.
in without pulling the chair out?
Like at edge of table, chair, and the armrest to the chair are underneath the edge of the table.
Okay.
Like, unless your knees bend backwards, you can't get into this chair.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be a bit of an issue.
Okay, but like now that we have multiple people here, what if like one of us sits in the head chair and like does the Scooty Butt Junior thing, and the other two can be like, oh my god, they're here, oh my god, they're gone, like.
I will
Wait.
Keep for any like.
What if we tried moving the table? Instead of the chairs.
Like to move the table away from the chairs?
Yes, so that we could sit down.
You want to lift a table?
If the table, obviously the chairs are magicked to the floor, but is the table?
Well, I do know that this is actually an illusion of some sort. I do know that. I looked at it earlier.
Oh. Well, I guess that's
So do you just want me to dispel it?
That's such a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that beforehand.
I'll try it. I'll dispel.
As you try to cast Dispel Magic, you see the spell leave your body. You see the magical force go and envelop the table. As you see it glow, and then nothing. The table's still there. The chair's still there. The butt imprints still there. You go to tug on one of the chairs with the butt imprints, still does not move. You go to move the table, does not budge. It feels as if the weight of everything is holding them in place.
What if there's a butt imprint in the chair because there's actually people sitting in the chair right now that we can't see?
See, that's what I thought the first time, and I was like a little spooked that like I might scoot in and be sitting at a table with people. That's why I disguised myself to look like them. But like
You left that part out of the story.
I didn't actually sit at a table with anybody. I was just a little creeped out because I was like, oh, there's butts already in these seats. What if they're spooky butts? So, like... That's
May I sit in the seat with no butt print, please?
Yeah, he's typing.
So is Manavel sitting in the unoccupied chair, presumed unoccupied chair?
He's sitting here and he's contemplating because now he's hungry. So he's...
Ooh, hey, before you pull in, she's gonna disguise self again. This is kind of what they looked like.
I will disguise myself as Trina has instructed.
Right, so as you take the fourth chair.
Yes.
Yeah, you take the fourth chair. The broken record continues to repeat. Leave it be. Leave it be. Leave it be. Manavel, as you are sitting in the chair, it feels heavy. You feel a magical presence envelop you as you sit in the chair. The words, as they continue to repeat, feel as though they slow down.
I pull in to the table. I hunker down and I think I just sit there for a second and kind of analyze the feelings that I have. Like, what if I were to use this kind of magic, what would I be using? I'm trying to figure that out. Like what could this be? Because extraplanar magic aside, like, this feels more than that, right? Like there's a heaviness to this, and this feels like multiple different magics at once. Almost. At least that's how I'm seeing it feels. I'm wondering what Manavel is feeling as someone who's feeling the magic.
Okay, so Manavel, having the extra knowledge of who Klaus was from the painting in the hall. And as you were sitting here and you were thinking through everything and taking in every single stimulant of what's happening right now, the weight that you feel, the magical surge that you feel, the slowing down of the words, it's then that you notice, while the words repeat, you identify that it is 3 different voices saying the words simultaneously.
And Manavel still kind of almost in a trance at this point. It's 3 different voices. The record, listen to it. It is separate voices saying it simultaneously. Why would that happen? Guys, help.
Well, there's 3 buts. If you hear 3 voices, there might actually be somebody there.
Can I start also chanting? Leave it be. Leave it be. Leave it be.
You start to mimic the words. You say them in unison. As you do, you see the 3 bodies sitting around the table with you.
Leave it be. Leave it be. Leave it be. Inside our heads. Got it!
You feel time start to dissipate. You feel yourself almost as if you were unraveling as a person. Like the very strands of who you are being pulled from this world. The walls around the room start to melt. The ceiling disappears and lifts off of the room itself. You're sitting at this table, floating in space, the bodies sitting around the table with you. You see Trina and Odeon standing next to the table, floating in space. The 3 bodies that are sitting there, circling the table with you, all look at you simultaneously. Beady red glowing eyes, staring directly into your soul. As the leave it be incantation starts to echo louder and louder in your mind. And then suddenly it stops, and it is completely quiet. Klaus knows who you are. You hear it barely as a whisper.
I know who Klaus is. In character and reputation.
And then you fall.
Ah!
The chair beneath you disappears. You are falling in space and nothingness. It is black all around you. How would Manavel react right now, falling through empty nothingness, knowing that Klaus knows who he is?
I think that he is trying with all of his might to stay calm right now. He knows the gravity of this situation, and losing his marbles right now could end in something worse than death. So he is trying to analyze what is going on around him, and he's just... I am okay, I'm sitting in the chair. I'm okay, I'm sitting in the chair. Even if that's not true. Grounding himself. And because when it comes down to it, he is still a Lithid. So he has seen some wonky shit before. So it would be understood that he would be able to keep his composure in this scenario to some extent. If you would like, I'll roll for panic attack, though.
No, you're good. All right, so as Manavel is trying desperately to hold on to a shred of sanity, try to ground himself to the situation and what's going on, you feel yourself continue to fall. And then you land. sitting in a chair. The floor is damp at your feet. You're sitting in the chair by yourself. The table is gone. The 3 other figures gone. Trina, Odeon gone. As you sit here. And in a vast emptiness around you, there's a small purple glow that just fills the space itself. And you hear a voice that sends shivers down your spine. You've detached yourself.
That I have.
Most impressive.
Is this Klaus?
Even I cannot do that.
Lilithid?
Yes.
You are of the kin too?
You can say that. I am what
Are you-
brought the Illithid here.
Oh, great. What are they doing? Hypothetically. Specifically in the mountains up north.
Oh, they're not in the mountains, but you need to go there.
Do you know who I am?
Yes. You were part of the mind.
It was.
I know all of the mind. I am the mind.
Oh shit! He loses it. No! I don't think we need to go to the mountains anymore. Actually, this was such a nice time. We will see you later. Let it be.
Oh, no. You need to go to the mountain. Regardless of if you want to stop the Illithid, or if you want to stop me, or if you want to help me and help the Illithid, you must go to the mountain. Remember your ship and the crash?
Yes.
Remember the tadpoles?
Yes.
The mountain
What
will
about
help
the
you.
tadpole?
Find them.
They survived?
Yes.
They've been
Do you
out
really
this
think I would
entire
let
time?
my children? Do you think I would let harm fall upon my children?
You let the other Illithid die?
He served his purpose. He was supposed to. Just as you were
have
supposed to
left-
live.
Why was I supposed to live?
So you can do my
What is
bidding.
my grand purpose?
I told you, find the tadpoles. You have friends that can get you into places. Whether it be for
I am-
glory or to try and stop me, you will find these tadpoles. Your friends will help. Let's just hope that whatever outcome you desire is the one that you find.
This was not lovely talking to you. I would like to go, please. Please do not connect me back. Please.
Oh, you've broken your connection. You can find it again, but it has to be your choice.
No, thank you. I'm good. Goodbye.
You've been served your charge. You will do what
I-
you must.
I don't like the words that are coming out of your non-mouth.
That is fine. We'll speak again. And you feel a tug
Throws the
from your
phone.
chest. You feel a tug in your chest as you start to be lifted into the air and start flying up. The reverse of the falling, you are now being pulled into the air. It comes rushing by. You feel the wind in your face. You feel yourself like the G force is pushing down on you as you accelerate upwards. And then all at once, as if you were actually moving, your body jolts. Trina and Odeon standing around the table. You see Manavel sitting here, completely motionless, and then suddenly, as if waking up from a bad dream, like that jump awake, that like back in school, falling asleep at your desk, and like you jump awake.
It's
You
very
see
much
that
this
happen with
into
Manavel.
this, and the disguise self breaks, and it's a lithid Manavel. Red eyes, and he. Oh,
Were they ugly? They were gorgeous.
I think I just talked to my ex.
Oh.
No.
Not
oh.
Ew.
No, like, no, oh, as in, like, oh, like, not like, oh, but like, oh.
You went, oh, and no, it was, oh.
No, it wasn't like, it was the wrong, different O.
Do not get excited. This is, no, so, it was, they called themselves, the Hive. I've told you about the Hive. They said that they are the ones that, they know me, and saved me on purpose, and know what I am doing, that I need to go to the mountain. And the worst part is, I thought, I'm gonna take it back. When I crashed on this planet, we were transporting offspring. Tadpoles. They weren't supposed to go to the material plane. They were supposed to go somewhere else. They survived the crash, which is not good for the material plane. I'm calm right now, but you should not be.
I don't necessarily think that this is you calm, but like if we're being real, and she's gonna kind of gesture to the fact that he is not Alan Manavel, he is Manavel.
The Hive told me that I need to find, it's my job to find tadpoles, and that I need to go to the mountains. Not want, not should, need to go.
Is there any
This is
benefit
nothing to do with fucking wolves. How is this nothing? We still have not found a single thing about wolves.
No, we very much haven't. But
I think Train the Odeon, I know we said that we wanted to save this city first, but every turn is telling us to go to that mountains.
if going to the mountains is going to affect way more than these wolves, I think we can put the wolves on the back burner for the time being.
At this point, I can't ignore the signs that something is going wrong outside of this town. And though I love you, Trina, and what Ren has done for us, but there's something happening outside of this city that could be catastrophic to the material plane. And I can't ignore it any longer. So we need to talk to your mom, and we need to make a plan, because I think your mom might need to handle what's happening here.
Realistically, you're probably right.
She's not gonna like any of this.
It's not even about her not liking any of this. Like, it's just... I can't think of a good way to say this that might not potentially hurt your feelings, so, like, please bear with me and read through what I'm attempting to say. You are a diet illithid, and I am completely okay with that. The idea of fighting not only a full illithid, but, like, potentially a lot of them, and their little squirmy offspring things, I don't know if that's a thing that we can do.
I suppose that's a valid concern.
So, like...
Potentially running through the mountain could result in our deaths.
I think it would also be kind of smart to... Well, I'm telling my mom that we're leaving anyways, right? Because, like, you're concerned and you're scared and you're probably right. So, like, realistically, we are going because we suck at doing things alone. And... Oh, God. Oh. Okay. There's a college and a woman that has fought literal angels and demons at my beck and call that we could potentially poke for information. So I think we should do a little bit of research. On top of the fact that we have you. So, like, yay, walking a Lithid encyclopedia. And not
Is there
go
anything,
blind.
I've never been on I've never ran a Lithids as a dungeon master, so I'm just out of curiosity. Like, wolves don't like silvered things. Vampires don't like states. Octopus don't like salt?
I think that's snails that don't like salt, right?
Yeah, no.
A, that it's the snails. B, like, they have tentacles, yes, but they're not octopi.
I'm just wondering if there's like is there a way to kill an Lithid other than like stupid people?
Okay, so
also,
like,
Because then that's just empty
Octopodes
calories.
Almost exclusively live in salt water. I'm just...
something
They live in brains.
Something to keep in mind is that canonically, like, even above board behind the DM screen, Lithids are the D&D equivalent
They're party killers.
to Sabrina's gym in Pokemon. Aggressively, mentally powerful. Lots of big magic. Surprisingly squishy. You could knock one out. Like, literally knock one the fuck out. They're not built for combat. They're built to stay away from combat. So if you can get your hands on one...
Unfortunately, we don't have a barbarian, which is the best thing to have with an Lithid.
We are also a party built for distance. So...
Yeah.
This is a struggle.
So to answer your question from DM perspective, in terms of like, you are an Lithid, is there anything that I could say to my party members of like,
lactose
oh,
intolerant?
this is what I would not like? I would say that you, given how Manovel has come to be, the things that you have gone through, the things that you have experienced to break yourself away from the hive mind, as well as that of what you've gone through with the Alan Manovel, you would know that being caught off guard, being caught by surprise, and being mentally overpowered is your biggest fear.
If we sneak, which is something that we are good at, we ambush them, we have a fighting chance. The three of us. The key is not to be ambushed, but to ambush them. Then we should be fine. Also, not pushing our luck is also a big one. But I still think we need to talk to your mother first. And
Okay, so we go back to the tavern. We sleep it off for the night. We pack a bag and
we start our adventure.
we start our adventure.
Oh, the material plane is where I keep all of my stuff, so I'm down for the adventure.
You were coming regardless, and
Yeah, I don't know what you thought, like, this was just gonna be, like, an us thing. No, you're coming too, okay? I'm not gonna leave you here with my mom.
Team, we've already said we don't split the party.
Yeah, no.
I was simply jesting. Of course I'm coming with you.
In
Yeah,
this
well,
moment,
how he
as
said that,
this
it kind of sounded like he
conversation-
was coming because he likes you.
So in this moment,
course
as this
I'm coming.
conversation is wrapping up, I need all three of you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I don't want to.
I'm not good at that. Ha! 5.
That is a resounding 12.
I got 13.
No!
I'm glad that this is playing out how I wanted it to.
No.
For what it's worth, the
No.
DC was 25.
I could only get that with a 19. You fuck. Yeah, most of us can't get that.
Get another bonus break.
Oh, I just finished the other one.
So all three of you feel the weight of the world latch onto you. You are frozen in place, unmoving. You try to struggle, you try to lift your arms, you try to lift your legs. Nothing moves. You are stuck, as it feels like something is holding you in place. The 3 empty chairs around the table. Suddenly, the figures are there in their hooded cloaks that Trina saw them enter in. Manavel, they still have their eyes on you. You hear in your mind, in unison from all 3 voices, serve your charge. Then all 3 cast planar shift and disappear. The butt print's gone. The figure's gone as the weight is lifted.
Again, they're telling me to go to the fucking mountains. They're being very obvious of where we need to go.
It's feeling a little
Like an arrow pointing in jerk.
adjacent. It's like a, oh my god, I've given you guys so many plot points. Here, pick this one, this one right here. Take that one, that one. I don't want to deal with werewolves.
Y'all can still deal with werewolves. This is just Manavel's story playing out.
It's not railroading. I'm very much worried about what's happening.
Like I said, it's railroad
not railroad.
adjacent.
It's not railroad. It's not railroad. He knows Manavel. This is my backstory, guys. Like, he navigated that perfectly. That's a good DM. He didn't railroad shit. I'm reacting exactly the way I would react.
You've given us a thing that deals with a party member's backstory. And now it's like, well, shit, that's what we want to go do, because we like roleplay, and he knows that.
We doing it.
I need to retcon something real quick.
No, you don't. Shut up. No, you don't. Shut up.
No. No, so yeah, I need to retcon something real quick. As those 3 figures became visible, and you felt that weight on you, Manavel, as you looked at each of them, you saw tentacles start to curl out of the hood before they disappeared.
Oh, great. So, I don't even think I say that one, to be honest. I think at this point, I'm gonna actually terrify Trina. I think so. I think he lingers a little too long. Yeah, we need to go see your mother right now. Like right now.
She's just like, cool. Let's go. Move.
Okay, we moving.
I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like it. It's just everything about
Bad
this
vibes.
makes me
Bad
uncomfortable.
vibes. Bad vibes. That's what that is. It's bad vibes.
Bad vibes. We're gonna go back to the bar.
Yep.
All right. So the 3 of you, now no longer feeling the weight on you, holding you in place, exit back into the hallway, and down the hallway back through the portal. As you leave the portal and start heading back towards the tavern, the rocks before you that you originally walked through that made the archway of the portal itself crumble and fall to the floor. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
That message was specifically for me. Fantastic! Being so popular.
We all love our novel.
This last time they wanted my hoverboard, now they want my sanity.
We're not gonna let them take your sanity.
It's like my brother is
We have-
controlling my life.
Wait, do we have sanity?
Y'all chose me as the DM, so no.
It was a great session, DM. It was good.
Fantastic session.
That was a good stealth puzzle. That was a good puzzle. That made me think.
That was only one of the 2 puzzles, too.
Oh, there was another puzzle.
There's another
Yeah,
puzzle.
there was another puzzle. Yeah, the one with the dean's room. That you were just like, nope, he's sleeping. We ain't gonna fuck with nothing, and turned around and left. There was a puzzle in there too.
Damn it!
Yeah, but like the idea of walking around in someone's room while they're sleeping, I didn't like it. The dean isn't a bad guy, so I didn't feel the need to push it.
That's so fair. You know, it's there for you to interact with. You chose not to interact with it, so that's fine. Maybe you'll learn something else from the dean later in the future. But that was a ton of fun. Way to go figuring out the puzzle. With that being said, who's tonight's MVP for the new portent?
It's Manovel.
Oh, Wingle. My novel, absolutely.
So just to
I was
clarify,
gonna-
is this for the statue or for figuring out the puzzle and going through all of that?
Yes.
It's a statue, obviously. I was gonna say Trina because I thought that the napkin of spilt tea was so funny. I laughed so hard with all of that. Like, oh, we're getting some tea right now. Fun. That made me laugh so hard. But I will roll my port, and thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it because that was a really fun session. That's a 3 on the die.
That's such a good portent. Oh my god.
I know. I
Three,
know.
you really messed home with a 3.
I love low portents. Wingle always loved. I had one where it was I got double nat 1 for both of my portents, and I made it hurt.
As you should.
I love that. It is beautiful.
Yeah,
Right.
it was a really great.
Thanks for
session.
hanging
Yeah,
out, guys. It was a
It
lot
was
of
so
fun.
fun. That was
We
so fun.
learned more things, and we solved
Yeah, don't
puzzles,
split the
and
party.
totally
Don't
didn't lose our shit being pulled into where the fuck am I extra planar dimension. So yeah, it was wonderful. Chat, thank y'all for hanging out and being here. You guys are amazing. Sun, Morning Frost, Fur, all use is great. Loved the use of the dig a little deeper earlier. Thank you guys for that. That was fantastic. But yeah, Vex is watch party immediate following this. Question mark?
Yeah, we'll probably only knock out like 1 or 2 episodes because we did go significantly later than I thought we were going to. Because there were multiple points where I'm like, he's gonna leave us on a cliffhanger. He's gonna leave us on a cliffhanger. He's gonna leave us on.
Here,
and
same
fucking
here.
didn't because he's a nice man. Ugh. Like,
He gave us a solid session tonight.
ugh.
Better than
Yeah.
that one where it was like an hour and 20 minutes. He was like, "No, I'm done. Bye, guys."
Yeah. All right. But we had some spooky business happening today, so I'm gonna go take you to go hang out with Jonathan over at Latinos Against Spooky Shit because we love our spooky babes. All right. Thank you
Heck
guys
yeah.
so much for hanging out. Make sure that you follow all of these guys. I'm gonna go ahead and kick this raid off, and I do believe that, boom, that's everybody's stuff, because if you're here, I assume that you already follow me. Thanks for that. We love the support, and he has all of the videos now that are going on YouTube. I've successfully passed that buck. That's his responsibility now, because he's faster at it.
And I already fucked it up.
He already fucked up one. But it's fine. It's fine. Come hang out in the Discord. We're gonna go do watch party. We're gonna watch a couple episodes of Legend of Korra until I need to go to sleep because I have a regular day job now. All right. Love you guys. You're amazing. We will see you tomorrow during Dummies and Dice Rolls for Cody's 2-shot. All right. Bye, guys.